Hey folks, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video. Another paid request, this time from Enrico. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting pretty much any type of videos, commentaries, reactions, reviews, re-reviews, tier lists, listing, rankings, whatever, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. And Enrico has wanted me to give a commentary, but I just see it first time because I've never seen this film. Superfast, which is a 2015 low-budget Fast and Furious ripoff. I think this is around when the 7th film came out, give or take, or I don't remember when this film came out. When the hell did this film come out? It says 2015, supposedly. Yeah, that's when the 7th film came out. Damn, it's been that long. So, yeah, I really do not look forward to watching this movie, though. Because it's from the same people that made Date Movie, Epic Movie, Disaster Movie, Beat the Spartans, Vampires Suck. So, the Seltzer Birder, Seltzer Bottle, twin dynamo dipshits that killed the parody genre. That's what they did. I like parodies. Hot Shots Part 2, National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1, Airplane and Airplane 2. These guys killed the parody regime and genre. But here we go. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. Wild Bunch, yeah, I bet. Sam Peckinpah, they could go shoot this whole movie up. 3 in the box. Yeah, the people captured and forced to watch their shitty movies. Torture enough. Superfast with an exclamation point. Because we can't think of any other clever title. Even Hot Shots did Hot Shots Part 2. So, bunch of people revving up cars. Let's see what's the first joke going to be. The guy, he's a Justin Bieber's #1 fan, and he's got unicorns on the side of his car. Dumbass white boy parking. And he ran over a guy's foot who's a pancake now, the foot, and he gave barely any reaction. Oh my god, man. Is it funny? They did pull their pants up. What, is this guy showing his ass? No, it just his pants fell down all the way. Take a number. Yeah, that joke was better in Loaded Weapon 1, where bad guys were taking a number to fight Emilio one at a time. So here's the wannabe Vin Diesel. So they're naming the characters after the actors. Like this guy's named Vin. I think one girl's name is Michelle, like Michelle Rodriguez. Yeah, what's your stakes? What's it? Potato chips? Funyuns? So they don't have a race, and the other guy has machine guns. One has drugs, and Vin is offering spa day, and people are hooping and hollering. Why? Why? Why are you driving a car? This guy, I mean, they kind of have an approximation of Vin Diesel. The other guy, I don't know who the fuck he's supposed to be. You know what? Maybe a parody of Fast and Furious. So fast shaming joke. Because the guy was like, okay, the girl went, if you dip me, dip. If you win, you dip me, but if you lose, you dip the fat lady. And the guy was like, oh no. It would have been more hilarious if he lost on purpose. If he just walked out, blew up his car, and then got to the lady, let's go, and walked away. That actually probably would have been a funnier joke. That would have been a funnier joke. If he looked at the lady, okay, she's a bit overweight, but he's like, all right. And then just fucked up the car. Just immediately he backs up, brakes it. It's yours. Let me this. They hit her. And she, yep. I called it. As soon as I said a fucking car hit her, I'm like, let me guess, someone's going to hit her? Yep. Fucking called it. So the lead guy is so stupid he forgot to put gas in his car. You know, he drove up there with gas in his car. Wow, this is almost as exciting as a Sunday drive. So he has no car and he's just pretending to drive. Fucking idiot. Should put a piece of cloth in his gas tank and blow up the car. Guy's easily the worst actor in the movie so far, and sadly he's the lead. Great, we got bored of this boring car chase. Great, boring race, I should say, not chase. I don't know, I'm just so out of it already. And we're only 8 minutes in. 9 minutes now. God. It's boring commentary. Well, it's a boring movie. What can I say? It's a repeated fat shaming joke. Because he remembers what just happened 2 minutes ago, and he's like, I ain't going out like that. And funnier joke would have been the opposite. Also, maybe a joke would have been they turn it on and then they like, yeah, I grow so fat, and then their voice gets higher. They realize they put the wrong gas. It's helium, or they put on the gas. Lance Armstrong's urine. Well, yeah, that sure held up. All you really needed was just steroids and stuff in there. Oh, it's funny. He stuck his head out and a bunch of flies landed in his face, and he's still sticking in there. Aren't you laughing yet? Please laugh. Fuck you. You couldn't make a goddamn. You couldn't make a fucking clown laugh, let alone. Hey, we thought it was funny the first time, so let him do this over the top dad with touching each other's asses and all this stuff. Second time. Such lackluster, stupid, just lazy writing. How the guy give 85 euphemisms to cops and, oh, the guy's so stupid he don't get it. So, okay, the humor here is that he got hit in the head from the police car about 7 times, and now he's been tased 30 times now. Apparently, tasing, he goes to stupid dance moves. Oh my god, man. You know what was a funny joke? Little Weapon 1. Give me a name. Are your parents supposed to do that? Those I think it's funny for seeing it just go on and on and on, begging for laughs. It's like an SNL skit that goes on for way too damn long. Is this still going? He's just explaining how white he is, and now he's doing the thing with the cups, even though there's nothing he's grabbing. Where he's on the ground sitting cross-legged. Now he's just ice cream out of the blue. God. This guy's definitely letting his mustache do the work for him. Why does the guy on the right maybe think of like a white Montel Williams? So our lead got kneed in the stomach and farted. Oh, that's fucking great. Fucking great. Got need in the stomach and got farted for it. Oh my god, man. You're not gonna believe me, but the reason there's this edit is I literally felt like I was gonna fall asleep, and it's only 20 minutes in, or 19. Technically 19 minutes and 7 seconds, so I actually got a caffeine pick me up. Why not Mellow Yellow? Well, I'm saving Mellow Yellow for something I actually would like. But Enrico, if you're still following along, I'm paused at 19 minutes and 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. Okay, the joke was that he had a big can of Bud Light. That's a. So again, the joke is that there's casual Fridays you get to have if you work for him. That's funny. You know what's funny? Shirley can't be serious. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. I will admit the smallest smirk I got was you think it's oil he's drowning in. You don't kill him. What? And you find out it's Sunday, like chocolate syrup. You know how fattening it is? So now the running joke is they think Michelle Rodriguez is a lesbian. Okay. It's funny because it fell on the guy's head and he went boom. Ain't that funny? He'd go boom, something fell on his head. Yeah, it should fall on the fucking writer's head. And this lead guy is just terrible, but maybe just the script and direction he's given. Talk about a California guy, brother. Like, what the hell accent he's doing? Hey, bro. I'm just. I always have the fucking theme of Crush from WWF. Actually, no, that's actually a good theme, so doesn't deserve to be associated with this shit. Yeah, bro. I lit your face. It was so awesome, wasn't it, bro? Maybe you should bend and lick your own ass. Okay, idea and a joke is that he happens to have fondue in his car. And then Neil went through her cheek. That's hilarious. I stab you in your mouth. You can't talk anymore. That's hilarious. It also would help if you had like really charismatic actors. Like think about it. In Airplane, you have people like Leslie Nielsen and Robert Hayes, and Robert Stack. Loaded Weapon 1, you had Emilio Estevez and Samuel L. Jackson, and Hot Shots Part 2, you had your Charlie Sheen and Miguel Ferrer, and here you have a bunch of nobodies that probably haven't gotten much work since. Okay, so the joke is they're going to have sex, but the car is still driving, and how could the car still be driving yet they're having sex? Oh my god. Isn't that crazy? Great, pimp my hoe. So the joke is he thought they were having sex, but he was actually pumping the car because it was a flat tire, and for some reason when he does, he goes, ugh, ugh. Probably the only actor that's somewhat trying is this guy who's trying to be the Vin Diesel. And I only say that like being, I don't know, maybe I'm just being completely hospitable. You know what's weird? He looks like a bald John Bernthal. You know, from the Punisher TV show and other stuff. It's like if John Bernthal shaved his head, he would look like this guy. So this film gets us 4.1 on IMDb. That seems a bit high. Jason Friedberg and Aaron Seltzer. April 3rd, 2015 to coincide with the premiere of Fury 7. And what's sad is some of their films like made money. That's how they're able to keep going. I mean, they were writers on the first Fury movie, but I have a feeling that the Wayans brothers rewrote all their shit. This is what I'm talking about. Date movie. It cost $20 million and it made 84 million worldwide. 48 million in the U.S. and 36 million. The fact that Date movie made 48 million in the U.S. Then Epic movie that made 39 million in the US and 86 million worldwide. And then Meet the Spartans had a $30 million budget. And it had $38 million in the US and 84 million worldwide. Oh my god. So they're having a meeting, now they're doing a stupid fucking dance routine. Looks like the fucking Macarena. Surprised it's not the Macarena music. They probably couldn't afford the Macarena music now that I think about it. I just finally by... Well, I don't know. Were people that fucking desperate for comedy that they had to go see these fucking films in a theater? As if the trailers didn't tell you how much they would fucking suck. I'm looking at Vampire Suck, which was a take on the Twilight films. How much money did that make? 36 million in the US and 80 million worldwide. What the fuck? The fact this made more than $5 worldwide is a fucking travesty. I guess finally someone maybe woke up because the Starving Games made no money. 4.5 million and it made 3.8 million. Superfast cost $20 million and made 2 million. I guess finally the people woke up. Maybe they woke up with Folgers in their cup, and that's how it helped. And I don't think they've done a film since 2015. Good. Common criticisms of their work include being heavily reliant on pop culture references, passing trends, product placement, stylistical gags, gratuitous nudity, casual violence, and offensive stereotypes for the humor, mistaking plagiarism for parody. Disaster Moon and Meet the Spartans were rated the two worst films of 2008 by the Times. Flavor Wire says, you may as well lump them all together because they all bleed together in cinematic hell. The parody efforts of Jason Friedberg and Aaron Seltzer, which include Date Movie, Epic Movie, Disaster Movie, Meet the Spartans, Vampires Suck. They're sad, limp affairs that have all but single-handedly reduced the spoof movie from parody to mere quotation. From Napoleon Dynamite to Borat, to the lead Britney Alone guy. No payoff delights these comic geniuses more than cutting away to the flavor of the month, presumably causing the audience to roar with laughter, smack themselves on the forehead, and exclaim, hot damn, how the hell the Kardashians end up there? The most recent effort, the Hunger Games paired the Starving Games and the Hanover Rift Best Night Ever, both sunk without a trace, meaning the jig might finally be up for these two rip-off artists. Another one goes, this is by Slate. Is it massive consumer fraud to charge $10.50 for a barely hour-long movie? I wish that was this. Perhaps it would have been unforgivable to make Meet the Spartans any longer than an hour. This was the worst movie I've seen so bad that I hesitate to label it a movie, and thus reflect shame upon the entire medium of film. They do not practice they being Friedberg and Seltzer, do not practice the same craft as P.T. Anderson, David Cronenberg, Michael Bay, Kevin Costner, the Wayans brothers, the Zucker brothers, Uwe Boll, Andy Dad who takes shitty home movies on camping trip, or a bear who turns on a video camera blasting while trying to eat it. They are not filmmakers. They are evildoers, charlatans, symbols of Western civilization decline under the weight of too many pop culture references. Corey from Double Toasted says, the Duas films, they're dumbing down the film industry and popular culture in general and saying, yes, we all know that a lot of movies put aside the more artistic aspects of filmmaking to solely make a profit. We're not naive, but the films that these two directors make are so blatant at being nothing more than a juvenile finger point at an image or mention of a popular trend that, to me, they seem exploitive of a young culture raised to have an ever-decreasing attention span, thanks to the internet and channel surfing. As it may sound a little crazy, but I think it shows a slight de-evolution in what people will accept as entertainment. So a lot of your kind words for these two guys. So now they're listening to the ominous music and calling it ominous, so that makes it hilarious. Because they could hear the music, and thus is funny. They could hear the score. You and your hairnet, buddy. Change your hairnet. So they're doing a suitcase with dynamite. What are they gonna do? Hot potato? He goes too late, right? And blows himself up. I fucking called it. I even said, let me guess, it blows up him up. It blew up and pretty much his hand was suited. Now it's fine. His hand was all blackened. Now he's shooting a gun. Now it's perfectly fine. Caught the bullets in his teeth. I saw that done by an Ace Ventura Pet Detective. Or even The Mask with Jim Carrey, another Jim Carrey film where he took the bullets and shot him out back as bullets. Oh, that's the supervisory shot. Yep. I don't know if this guy's trying to. I guess he's trying to do Paul Walker, but it sounds like he's trying to be. I guess in case, again, the audience has such a low attention span that they can't remember what we said 10 minutes or so ago. He said, your secret dies with me. Show the flashback. I would say this, like, I don't know if he's like trying to sound like Keanu Reeves. So I'm like, are you trying to sound like Keanu Reeves on Point Break, or are you trying to sound like Paul Walker? And by the way, the character's name is Lucas White because the actor in the part 3 was Lucas Black. So we take his name and we change from black to white. Wow. What's okay? I could do that too. Okay, Ven's name is Vin Diesel. Or, no, Vin Diesel. Because douche, instead of Vin Diesel, Vin Diesel. Okay, this guy's trying to be the wannabe The Rock. So he's rubbing baby oil on himself. Because Tyrese, other people made jokes that he had baby oil. He punched the dead body and it farted. Oh my god. So the guy just throwing everybody urine, everything else. Trying to find positives. The guy pretending to be The Rock. Detective Rod Johnson, that's literally the character's name. I don't mind his mannerism, trying to be like The Rock, where he's kind of doing that. But, then let's take it down and let's just repeat it over and over again. Hey, you thought the baby oil joke was funny the first time? Let's repeat it again. Okay, so the joke is that he had bed bugs on his face and he didn't know what was going on, and for some reason he just took his face and lit. Whatever, man. So Alex Ashbaugh is Lucas White. Dave Pavensky is Vin. On Wikipedia, there's like nothing else about them on this fucking thing. Superfast takes aim at easy targets and misses by miles. While fans can appreciate all the winks and nudges, the film is a wreck for the uninitiated. A brain-dead endeavor, but the helmets return to their comfort zone of head bonks and fart noises, even throwing in two incidents where a character is struck out of the blue by a speeding car. Perhaps these writers or directors perhaps they can't dream up an original joke to save their lives. Either way, Superfast is steamrolled by painfully obvious stupidity that's never funny. So now we have the joke of the guy who just won't die, which reminds me of Austin Powers when like Will Ferrell was burnt, but he kept talking. Is he still alive here? Yep. Again, they just like to drag every fucking joke as long as fucking possible. Fucking hell. My god, man. That's not even how Twitter looks like. You can't even can't get the rights to what Twitter looks like. Yeah, sure, no. Something smells fishy. They go in and there's a big fish in there. Oh, fucking god. So they don't steal his $100 million. Great. Whoop de fucking do. Oh my fucking god. Oh my goddamn god, man. So now they're talking about how they need a rapper for a cameo. And we need an Asian guy. Cool Asian guy. So you got a rapper cameo, a cool Asian guy, and a model. Sorry, I'm not saying much. I don't even know what the hell to say about this fucking movie. Jesus. Yeah, you just got replaced, dude. Found himself a new sidekick. Was she pregnant? Oh my god. How is it I'm predicting this shit? I've never seen this fucking film before. Great, now it's going to take 5 minutes for him to understand she's pregnant. Why don't you just say I'm pregnant? Just spit it out. You got a record deal. Or close. I was going to say, oh, you got a record deal? But instead, she's like, you took up singing? I just think of like the laziest, dumbest shit to happen, and it fucking, lo and behold, it's like the third fucking time I'm like, let me guess, that girl got hit? Yep, she is hit by a car. Let me guess, the diamond blows up in Ven's hand? Yep, it does. Let me guess, she's pregnant? Yep. I've never seen it before, I'm not a fucking genius. I'm... God damn, man. For $20 million, this does not look like a $20 million film. Fucking fraud. And this does not seem like a $20 fucking million movie, man. I Come in Peace cost like $3 million to make. Drive and Mark Dacascos cost around that, a fraction of this movie. I mean, I know it's a parody film, but for fuck's sake, man. Let me guess, it's the wrong guy. Yeah, let me guess, this is the wrong guy, right? So they're in the wrong address and they actually beat up a pastor and a nun. Again, you want to know what was a funnier bit when that was done in Loaded Weapon 1 when the choppers are ready to shoot up Emilio Estevez's trailer and they shoot up a trailer and then out pops up Bruce Willis. Is this Pacific Coast Highway? No. And Bruce was like, no, it's two dunes or two places that way. Sorry, our mistake. And the choppers fly away, and Bruce Willis is like, no problem. No problem. So, I mean, it's just like, what they do? Rip off that fucking joke? So I was pretty sure it was the wrong person. She also knew it was to be the wrong address, but yeah, it was the wrong person. So I was right about that. So the two are arguing that one has 4G and one has 3G network. Just for some reason, that's hilarious and funny. What? There's 43 minutes of this shit left? Are you kidding me? Here's the wannabe The Rock. There was Steve mess. They must have drawn Steve before or after. Oh my god. Again, if it wasn't funny the first two times, let's have a third time where he's putting on baby oil. Just maybe the third time it'll be funny. How about you take the baby oil, shove it up your ass, and do yourself a nice fat enema. Oh my god. So the front is this place called Big Ass Tacos. And lo and behold, here's a big ass taco. Oh, it's a crate that literally says the strongest vault there is. When he said the strongest vault there is. Fucking god. So yeah, okay, so her character is called Jordan, like Jordana Brewster, and Michelle as Michelle Rodriguez were great. In case you don't get it. So So for some reason, the ladies and the men are flat out naked, and everything's blurred, especially the women. Oh my fucking god. My fucking god, my fucking god, my fucking god. So, for those who are now watching, as a distraction, the wannabe Michelle Rodriguez threw up the money. People like, yeah, and then they took them away. Oh my god. What the fuck, man? So Vince telling what everybody's going to do, and now we have a flash forward dream, whatever, the plan, where a cool Asian guy and bad guy are fighting each other with, let's say, 70s porn music while model got sweat off the guy's ass. Picked the wrong week to stop drinking. I picked the wrong week to stop taking pills. So now he's telling the wannabe Matt Schwartz character, Matt Schwartz, fuck. May the Schwartz be with you, fuck. The wannabe Matt Schultz character, tickle this guy and you're gonna die, you're gonna get shot in the groin, and then we'll come in and then we'll take over. I can't help it, like this wannabe Vin Diesel, he looks like John Barthel if he shaved his head. Oh, this girl's yawning. I know the feeling. So plan B, they go in. So yeah, your product placement in there. We ride after IHOP. Yeah, the Bud Light earlier. Here we have the IHOP. What the fuck else? Yeah. He's gonna go cry in the car. He wants his baby bed, baby bed, baby back ribs. So he had like a 2 minute conversation. Is Jodiel fat or is he thin? And he literally sat there in a daze for like 30 seconds. Fuck was that? He drinking Rolling Rock or something? Died and was it Christine? God. Oh my fucking god, man. So it's a picture of him as a kid, so it's a little kid's body and his head superimposed on it. Whatever. So the wannabe Rot just said, I have to go pee pee. Oh my god. You know what? I feel like I want to take a piss too. Right on your fucking forehead. Oh my god, man. So now they're going to the shop. So it's not a real person? Okay, it's just that there's no one there. God, stop sucking IHOP's dick, man. Just film a commercial for 3 minutes and save us the 100-minute blasphemy. Holiday? A once a year sale of Bloomingdale's. Okay. I didn't try to have some just stupid, lame, unfunny joke that just. People got hired to write this shit. People got hired to make more than one of these type of spoof movies. Like this duo continued to fucking work, man. God damn it, man. Fuck. Guess I took the wrong route to stop taking amphetamines. I literally had to get up and walk around because if you didn't see my face, I was ready to fall asleep again. And you know what? This is a horrible fucking movie. I know I've seen worse movies than this, but goddamn, like this movie is a sleeping pill. I'm at 1 hour, 10 minutes, 35 seconds pause. I got Kung Fu the fucking Panda in front of me now. 3, 2, 1, press and play. Brynio and Mask and everyone's great. Great. The Fast and the Furious. Furry. Might as well be. You know, maybe that would have been a funnier parody. Just do the Fast and the Furious movies and have them all be like furry characters. At least that would make it more interesting and laughable. Maybe sincerely laughable. Like a rabbit, but he's got like muscles upon muscles. And it's trying to do a Vin Diesel voice. Well, there you go. Well, now you know who did it. Did he get shot in the crotch? So he did because the guy was going to take him to a One Direction concert. Oh, fucking get over it, dude. Yeah, you go ahead, you take that vault, buddy. Take that fucking vault. Yeah, we did. Can you move along with the fucking scene? Maybe if you did that, the movie wouldn't be a fucking hour and 40 minutes. Are they? Okay, yeah. They're dragging the whole building. Instead of taking the vault, they took the whole building. I figured they'd be driving for a while and they returned back and they found out they took nothing. And then they had to go back and try it again. No, here they took the whole fucking building. Yeah, put on your seatbelt. Whatever, dude. So now he's teaching, the bad guy's teaching his cohort how to put on a fucking seatbelt. Jesus Christ. Fuck the seatbelts. Put it around your neck, maybe. Give a shit. It's funny because he's putting on the seatbelt as slow as, I don't know, if a sloth had sex with itself. As slow as a fucking drunk guy trying to tell you the alphabet backwards. It's fucking slow as shit. Of course, let's also have the action scene sucked. We only have $20 million to spend. I don't know what the fuck they spent $20 million on. Because I don't see $20 million here. I just do not see $20 million. So a cop's chasing one of them, and the model throws breast implants at the guy. And it hits a garbage truck. No, I mean a garbage, and he blows up. And pretty bad CGI. And the cool Asian guy, they have the running guy that he keeps eating. And you have some cop on a bicycle. Was he supposed to be Jonah Hill from 21 Jump Street? Rapper Cameo has his singing his rap song, which isn't really a rap song. It's more of a whatever the fuck. So he's throwing CDs out. So you don't trip on it and do what? The bike's don't explode, I'm sure. Yep, bike explodes in bad CG. So that's gonna be the running gag now. What's that? Someone on a fucking skateboard or a goddamn grandmother with a walker. Someone in a wheelchair. So the wannabe Ava Mendes is shooting at the wannabe Michelle and Jordana. So Michelle's going to seduce Ava Mendes and what, they don't make out or something? It's a lame joke as well. Just, oh yeah, Michelle Rodriguez must be a lesbian. I never even thought that in the Fast and Furious movies. I don't know where the fuck they even came from, this joke. Is no one turn to her seducing her and they kiss or something? Make out? So are they trying to say all Latinas are fucking lesbians or something? I don't fucking know, man. I love lesbians as much as the next guy, but unless you're doing the dirty or the dirty 30, then I don't care. Just watch porn for that, then fuck, and did what I want out of it. This score, the musical score, is so fucking lackluster and blasé too. The action scenes suck. The music is lackluster, forgettable. The acting is poor. The jokes are so fucking obvious. I predicted quite a few of them. I mean, is that gonna blow up? Yes. Is this gonna? Yes. The dialogue is insipid and no wit, no creativity, and it's bone. I don't think there's like a sincere laugh out loud joke in this movie. Maybe you might smirk at one or two or three really, really stupid things out of desperation. I mean, I could say this. It's being consistent and trying to be a parody of Fast and Furious. Unlike Disaster Movie or Epic Movie or Meet the Spartans, where it just changes gears every 5 minutes to be like, now we're talking about Rambo. Now we're talking about the Incredible Hulk. Here's Iron Man. Here's Johnny Depp, Pirates of the Caribbean, Jack Sparrow. I mean, so I guess if this was probably in that era of the Seltzer burger bottle movies that they were doing then, like Iron Man would pop up and then I don't know, Ethan Hunt would pop in and blah blah blah. Right, Grand Theft Auto reference. Wasted. But that's what I mean. I mean, the only reason that you say that Meet the Spartans and Epic Movie and Disaster Movie are worse than this, and I'm surprised they didn't do superhero movie to seem like the same vein as this, is because, again, this doesn't immediately go, oh my god, now we're on Titanic, now we're in King Kong, now we're in Rambo, now we're in, in this movie, all of a sudden we're in 300, now all of a sudden we're in, well, it would have been in 2015. Jurassic Park. All of a sudden there's a fucking dinosaur. Get it? 'Tis it's referenced. So, Avengers Age of Ultron, Minions, Jurassic World, Fury 7, 50 Shades of Grey, The Revenant, one of the Insidious movies, Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Road Chip, Creed, Star Wars, Force Awakens. Yeah, The Force Awakens. That was going to come out. That's the thing. I'm surprised they didn't do that. All of a sudden, here's a wannabe Millennium Falcon. All of a sudden, here's dinosaurs, and let's change. Just it's the topic of the month. So it's trying to consistently be a parody of Fast and Furious and only Fast and the Furious, and yet they still fail at that level. So they broke away, they stopped the big ass taco building from following them. The wannabe Rock is following them. There's the bad guy. I'm surprised he didn't like put baby oil, then start drinking it, and then start doing it again, and start drinking it. What are you doing? I'm cold my insides like I do my outsides. So now the joke is that, okay, The Rock likes t-shirts, Manscaped, and steroids, or human growth hormones. How? How did he check him out? His records were deleted. His records are deleted, so how the fuck is that the case? Imagine the parody be if he actually went through it and was a cop and it was him versus Vin. So they handcuffed the fake Rock, and he dropped his bottle of baby oil. What do you do? Don't rip his fucking hand off to get it? No, he just goes, no. Okay, where's the bad guy? The bad guy just got away? So now they're gonna race and bet the girl's unborn baby. So where are the other characters? Like where's the cool Asian guy? Where's the model girl? I just don't worry about the Michelle going to jail. And here's the bat. He's going to get hit by a car. Is it going to be the cool Asian guy, or is it going to be the rapper guy? No, it's Michelle and the girl. Yep, they were making out. I called that, and also called the guy getting hit. I guess I'm not going to mention the cool Asian guy and the model. So right turn on to make them go into a fucking river or something? Or to the police station and get arrested. What, the cop to be arrested? Oh, a wig store. To buy a fucking wig. And there's 7 minutes and 30 seconds of credits. Thank God for that. Thank God these have long ass credits. I don't care about the people having fun making the film, because I didn't have fun watching the fucking film. Fucking 90 minutes. Thank you, Enrico, by the way. I hope you enjoy. I apologize, Enrico, if this wasn't a good commentary, but I'm trying. I guess I'm just not as quick-witted as Seltzerberg and fuckwad, whatever the hell their names are. I keep saying Seltzerberg or Seltzer Bottle, because I don't want to care to remember their fucking names. They're up there with the movie 43 and inappropriate comedy like those, and the worst comedies of all time. Well, I have a list of the worst films I've ever seen. I'm curious, what did I put there for worst comedies of all time? Of course, some of them I might have forgotten. Yeah, they didn't reference the cool Asian guy or the model girl anytime. Who I did? Why do I think they give a shit about the movie? Just a bunch of great. I'm glad you guys had a good time making it. Congrats. Just I didn't have a good time watching it. So the worst comedies I've seen. Well, I don't know if the Wet Ones would be considered a comedy. That 2.5 hour movie where a guy literally just used dolls and moved them around. Not even stop motion animation, just had dolls moving around to create a story. I guess that was supposed to be a comedy, maybe. And pretty much went on Cameo to get Andy Dick and Lisa Wilcox to record stuff. There's Pocket Ninjas. There's Postal, I'm not a fan of. But there's I know Going Overboard is in there. Epic movie, disaster movie, superhero movie, Meet the Spartans, the underground comedy movie, inappropriate comedy, Trish's Vacation 2, Cousin Eddie's Island Adventure, The Telephone, if you want to call that a comedy, Yoga Hosers, Food Fight, I mean, that's a cartoon. The worst animated film I've seen. Freddy Got Fingered. I mean, this is an awful, terrible comedy. I have nothing positive to say. But it wasn't anger, it was just boredom. Lazy, fucking boredom filled writing, direction, acting. Just a waste of space. Complete waste of space and time of a movie. It really is. Fucking movie was stupid. So, Superfast, yeah. That's about as long it will last in my fucking memory banks. As super fast as possible, it'll be gone as super fast as possible. So, super shit. Yeah, super fast. It says something. I'd rather watch the worst Fast and Furious film than this movie. F9, I would rather watch twice over watching this film again. Not even kidding. So with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. Thanks once again, Enrico, and we will see you guys later. Bye-bye.